Hi, this is Chuck Wiger, and today we're pleased to have visits from a number of pharmacy students. They're here at the state capitol for their day at the capitol, and joining me today I have Ryan Chaffee, Kelly Potz, and Jordan Lentsch. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we're gonna start with you, Jordan, and tell us a little bit about yourself. You're in pharmacy school and why you're here today.
Okay. Well, my name is Jordan. I'm a fourth-year pharmacy student at North Dakota State in Fargo. I'm here today just to talk to you about a bill that we would like to be introduced at the Senate about increasing access for the public for services provided by a pharmacist.
Okay, and this is something that as a pharmacy student that you've been talking about it at the school and your association, and
Yes.
and so you're going to the legislature to get the authorization for these types of drugs that would be dispensed.
Correct. Yep.
Right, and we're going to have Kelly and Ryan talk a little bit more about this.
Okay.
Great job,
Thank you.
but also tell us, where do you live?
I live in Maplewood, Minnesota.
Okay, then so do I. And
Perfect.
so not too far from a park by the Maplewood Mall.
Yes.
So we're delighted that you're constituents. So
Thank you.
Thanks, Jordan. We'll get back to you. Kelly, tell us a little bit more about the request that you're making to legislators about the change in the state law.
Excellent. Well, we'd like to provide greater access to care, and pharmacists are a great resource for the community. We're oftentimes the first line of health for many community members. So
Yes.
we're looking forward to promoting greater health within our community by promoting access to care.
Good. And there's some specific items that we do put in state law, what you can dispense. There's certain types of drugs just so, to protect the public. And to protect the public, we license those that can dispense it. You go through a lot of training, and I see you're at the University of Minnesota
Absolutely.
to become a pharmacist. So a lot of training goes into the license that you get. You know what you're doing on these drugs, because drugs can be very dangerous. They can kill you. They can help you too. So we're going to have Ryan tell us a little bit more about what the specific request is for the change, maybe a couple of those items. But Kelly, you live in our district?
Yes, I do.
Whereabouts?
I live in White Bear Lake near South Campus.
Great. South Campus of White Bear, the high school.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yep.
On White Bear Avenue, is it? Or
Yep.
Good.
Right on White Bear Avenue.
So we're pleased to have you. And what year are you in school?
I'm a first-year pharmacy student
At
at the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy. We're in the Doctor of Pharmacy program.
Wonderful. Thanks, Kelly. And Ryan, please, and you're at the University of Minnesota as well. What year are you?
I'm a second-year pharmacy student.
Okay, great. And you live in
I live in Little Canada.
Little Canada, our neighbor.
Yep.
So, but we're all here together. And tell us a little bit more about the proposal. There's a bill.
Yep.
And they all have numbers that they'll be introduced and discussed. And what now are some of the changes you'd like to see in the law for drugs that you would be able to administer to viewers, to persons in need?
Yep. So right now we have HF 1140, which is a bill in the House.
Yes.
We are advocating to get it seen before the committees that it applies to.
Okay, and what does it do? And HF, that's our talk for House file, and then we'll have a SF, a Senate file. But for the consumer, you want to be able to dispense what additional type drugs?
We're looking at 4 medication categories, is what how we're referring to it. That include naloxone, which is a treatment for opioid overdoses. It's
big problem in our country, the world on opiates.
Yes, very big problem. And that's why we're so interested in getting access to the public to this medication.
Okay, what will this do to help?
What does the medication do?
Yes, yeah. What will it do?
So if a person is undergoing opioid overdose, we can administer this medication, and it is very effective treatment, and it is life-saving.
Yes.
So having access in our pharmacies is a great way, we think, to decreasing the number of deaths that occur every year in the state.
Yes.
Yeah, and we think it's very important piece of this legislation.
Very good. There's a great deal of increasing awareness on that. So, excellent. And as we know, too, so many pharmacies now are 24/7.
Yeah.
Where for that accessibility. And there's a couple of other items too that you're looking. This probably being the top one, but other changes you'd like to see in law to help the consumer.
Yeah, so part of this bill is also allowing pharmacists to dispense travel medications, so medications that you get. These are routine medications for trips across overseas to different countries, as well as nicotine replacement therapies, nicotine gum, nicotine patches, things like that.
Okay.
And self-administered contraceptives, so the pill, the patch, the NuvaRing, those sorts of things.
Okay. And on the contraceptive, or is there any of these that would require authorization from a doctor, from a medical doctor? And you're doing a great job, Ryan, but we're going to have your colleagues offer some additional insight on this.
So what we're advocating for are these medications. None of these require a diagnosis. So a pharmacist we don't diagnose, so we would not have to diagnose. So that's why we believe that we could improve access by providing these for the community members.
Okay. And Kelly, what else would you like to add about the importance of this proposal?
Well, obviously, access is a huge issue for many Minnesotans.
Yes.
So to be able to just go to your pharmacy and receive these would be a great benefit to our community so that they can have greater access to care.
Great. Well, I know we're going to have a very good discussion over the next few weeks on this. We'll hear from consumer groups, from the medical community, and you're a part of that healthcare team. But anytime there's a change in licensure and that, we want to make sure we're doing the right thing. It's my understanding, and doing a little bit of background, that some states are allowing this, and so we'll look to see how is it going there. But most importantly, we want to make sure the public is protected with those safeguards, and I know that's your goal too. So I thank you so much for joining us today, and would each of you like to just share any concluding thoughts, and it can be on anything you like.
Well, on pharmacy, I think pharmacists are a great resource for the community. And I hope that everyone watching has a great relationship with their community pharmacist.
Great. Kelly?
I'll just echo that as well. Pharmacists are often an underutilized member of the healthcare team, and with our level of training, we definitely can help address many healthcare issues in the community. So we look forward to doing that in the future and now.
Wonderful. And Jordan?
I agree with their statements. I think it's great to have a great relationship with your pharmacist, and they're always willing and more than happy to talk to you about your prescriptions.
Wonderful. And watching us with a great help for our background, I'd like you to join us and just please come and join us. And this is a very informal gathering, but please tell everybody who you are, and you're a pharmacist and you want to. Yeah. You're helping in the delegation here today, but as an experienced pharmacist, passionate about the profession and the future pharmacists, you're here to share insights as well. I know you live nearby, and so please share with the viewers a little bit about who you are and why you're here.
Yeah, my name is Pamela Phelps, and I am a pharmacist. I live in the White Bear Lake area. I've practiced pharmacy for about 30 years. Very proud of those accomplishments. And I would echo what the students say, that we all go to school for about 8 years, usually do a residency. So we know what we're doing. We are the drug experts, and we want people to know that. And we are also advocates of patient safety, and would love to provide access to patients for the things that they so dearly need in the community.
Well, thank you so much, Pamela. And is there a website or anything that people might want to go to if they want to navigate additional information about the Pharmacy Association, or just
the
any
Pharmacy
consumer
Association
information?
Involved is mpha.org or mnshp.org.
We'll say it one more time.
mpha.org or mnshp.org.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you, viewers, for watching. Remember, your health is your wealth.
Thank you.
Okay.
Fantastic.